Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. Look what just followed me home. So every deal has a story, and let's go through this one. I got a call or text from a buddy of mine, Kurt, down Putnam County way. Anyway, he bought a couple of Suzukis. He got a 250R, a four-wheeler. I think it was 250 cc's, two-stroke. So he got that and this one, and it was kind of a package deal. And he had no interest in keeping this one. Now, the person he got the deal from, the two of them from, not quite a mega deal. Anyway, told him that this belonged to his kids, and his kids were using it, and it started to flood out. Then it moved to the garage, and it was there for some period of time, and they needed space, so it got moved out to behind the shed. And as you look at it, you could see, it's got some of the sun bleaching, and the seat isn't the prettiest thing in the world, right? A lot of the stickers weathered off, right? Acid rain or dirty rain, whatever did all that. So as you can see, it's stock. It's not crashed. A lot of times with these, when the bumper's recessed a little bit from the front wheels. I don't know if you guys could see that. And this is perfect for that, 2, 3, 4-inch sapling to come right through and put an end to your fenders. So to me, it looks like it was fairly well cared for. I don't want to tell you what I paid for it until I put the jump pack on it. Do notice, if you zoom in on the motor, right there, right, it should say that it's somewhere around 160 cc's. Anyway, oh, and by the way, while they owned it, they had to change the back axle. Doesn't look like the seat's been popped off or anything. This might be a lucky machine. Maybe I'll find a toolkit with it. Anyway, I want to get it off the truck and put the jump pack to it. It's a real take a chance on me machine. It might be free and able to turn over and so forth, or it might be how does one say, a trash motor. Obviously, I have a replacement right here, so I guess we can put it together. Interesting that that one is stamped and this one isn't. So here it is in all its glory. One flat, maybe. The fronts seem pretty good, though they look like they have a little dry rot. I put this piece on here, which it's good. It came with that one and this one. I'm not quite sure what this one does for a living. Gotta love it when there's a key. I anticipate this smelling like, ooh. Yep, we got your monkey pee in there. Toolkit. Not. The seat is heavy. It must be wet. So, for those of you who worry about mice, it looks like they were not homeless. Oh, screwdriver. $10 millimeter. Taiwan. Is there a carburetor under there? Yep, there's a carb there. Well, you really don't know anything until you attempt to turn the engine over. And in this case, it doesn't have a recoil, obviously. I guess we've seen that before. I'm going to see if we can't get to the starter. Glad that's still there. And the starter is there. Doesn't look like anybody tried to jump over it. Looks like there's oil in it. I'm just going to hotwire the starter because this truly is a take a chance on me bike. If the engine turns and it sounds like it has compression, I'm way out front winning. If I turn it over, or if I attempt to turn it over and I have no compression, or it's seized, that's a completely different story. So anyway, let me pry that boot up and see if we can't get to the starter. So here we are, all hooked up, ready to the lug, ground, and we have sounds like I have compression and everything. So the battery for this rig is up front here. You know what, just for a laugh, let's put the jump pack on the battery, see if the key switch, lights, all that kind of trivia come back. Okay, jump pack on. Anybody see any smoke? Oh, you gotta love that. So you're on run. Got a whole lot of nothing going on here. How about lights? Whoa, we have headlight. High and low. We have tail light. But we got no starting relay. Well, you'll have that, I guess. Well, I gotta do it. Let me go get some starting fluid. I'm gonna give it a Huda starting fluid. Maybe I get a dead solenoid. That means I gotta jump it and go get tools. I'm not gonna get to that today. I gotta run. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you all for coming with me to pick up the next toy. Please remember to keep your feet down, your heads up, and make sure you get out there and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.